magnificent view of Singapore, and we are back here at the indoor stadium, and the first two matches has been concluded in 2 straight games. First it was the women's singles, and we have just witnessed the women's doubles. Matsumoto and Nakahara from Japan, the number 3 seeds, winning in 2 straight games as well. And we will turn our attention to mixed doubles, where FAIZAL and WIDJAJA of Indonesia will play Chan Peng Sun and Goh Liu Ying, the number 4 seeds from Malaysia. And the draw in the mixed doubles. As you can see, we are focusing on the bottom half. 2 pairs from Malaysia in that bottom half, and it will be the number 4 seeds against the number 7 seeds. And here we have Goh Liu Ying, followed by Chan Peng Sun, the 2 players from Malaysia who played such a wonderful match in the quarter-final against the world number 2 last week at the Malaysia Open. They lost 25-23 in that deciding game, but what a match that was. And the head-to-head between the 2 pairs, Chan Peng Sun, Goh Liu Ying leads 1-0, where they played the HSBC BWF World Tour finals in December last year in group stages. The pair from Malaysia who went independent just December last year, 2018.
Okay, you have won the toss. You take the side. Okay, do you save or receive?
And
you just save who's chance to receive.
This time, as I mentioned earlier, this time those who won the toss also chose ends, and this time it was Malaysia, Chan Peng Sun and Goh Liu Ying that won the toss, and they chose to stay and play on the slow side of the court in the first game. And here we got the profile of Hafiz FAIZAL, and as you can see, 24 years of age. The partnership was formed back in October 2017, and it's the 3rd time this year that the partnership is reaching a quarter-final at a World Tour tournament. Partner, Gloria Emmanuel WIDJAJA, 25 years of age, and as you can see, a very, very tall athlete indeed, 182 centimeters. The highest they have been is number 7 on the world ranking. They spent 1 week as number 7, and that was back in July last year. The way to this quarter-final for FAIZAL and WIDJAJA, as you can see, both two matches played in 2 straight games, one in 33 minutes and 25 minutes. Their opponents from Malaysia is Olympic silver medalist from Rio 2016, and this partnership was formed more than 10 years ago. The highest they have been is number 3 on the world ranking. They've spent 17 weeks. First time was on the 22nd of November 2012, and last time was the 3rd of November 2016. So Chan Peng Sun here, 30 years of age. He will turn 31 later this month, born in Georgetown, Penang. And of course, the same ranking applies to him as to Goh Liu Ying.
Ready to play?
Probably one of the strongest net players in the game of mixed doubles. Here, the way to the quarter-final for Chan Peng Sun and Goh Liu Ying. As you can see, won both matches in 2 straight games. And the umpire for this match is Kaputsil Emmanuel from Botswana. And the service judge is from Bangladesh, Hassan Saikat.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Hafiz Faizal and Gloria Emmanuel WIDJAJA, Indonesia. On my left, Chang Peng-sun and Going Lin Yun, Malaysia. Hafiz Faizal to serve to Chang Peng-sun. Love all. Play.
So FAIZAL to serve, Chang Peng-sun to receive. And it's all about attack, I can assure you.
Love.
It's all about getting the initiative, it's all about getting the attack in this mixed doubles. Had shoulder surgery in 2017 and only managed to come back and play from January 2018 onwards. So it's a very nice comeback here for the two players from Malaysia. Getting back into the top 10 of the world. At the moment, number 5. It's just what we saw just before. So Goh Liu Ying, a very steady server in the Malaysian partnership, and they certainly need it now and again, because that's not one of the strengths of the man in the picture here, Chang Peng-sun. But I can assure you, it was a magnificent match last week when they played the world number 2, Wang and Huang from China in that quarter-final. Possibly one of the best matches in the whole tournament. And here we just saw a very short glimpse of coach Chu Chuneng from Malaysia. He's looking after the pair since they've gone independent, which means that they're not under the wings of the Badminton Association of Malaysia anymore.
Service over 4-all. Play.
Last year, Chang Peng-sun and Goh Liu Ying, they won the US Open Super 300 and the Thailand Masters Super 300 tournament.
Service over 5-4.
On top of that, they had 2 losses in finals as well. They lost the Australian Open Super 300 final, and they lost the Indonesian Open Super 1000 tournament. And here we got
service over 5-all.
Service full court. FAIZAL serving higher than 115 centimeters, and it's called by the service judge.
Out.
Yeah, that seemed short.
Service over. 6-5. Hold. 7-5.
Yeah, that's a safe shot there by
Service
Chan
over.
Peng-sun. It's going
6,
against the drift
7.
from both directions, both sideways and lengthwise of the court. So that corner is a very safe corner to play. Good reaction by FAIZAL here. Really reacted
Service
well
over.
on that flick serve.
8, 6.
Ensured the attack. And putting Go Liu Ying under a lot of pressure in her defense.
Nine, 6. Service over. 7-9.
Yeah, that's long on the back line. Chan Peng-sun and Go Liu Ying have reached one quarter-final, two semi-finals, and they have won one tournament this year, which was the Thailand Masters, the Super 300 tournament in January, the very first tournament on the World Tour this year. Yes, really well directed. Those two smashes by FAIZAL, as you saw on the forehand side of Chan Peng-sun, had to cover a lot of court, and of course very stretched. Look at this first one and then the second one, same place. Really well played by FAIZAL.
Hold. Service over. 9-10.
Already now we see Chan Peng-sun starting to flick serve, showing a little bit the pressure he feels. Good defensive work by Liu Ying.
Service over. 11-9.
Very good play indeed by WIDJAJA from the back off the court here. Good smashing and then setting up partner FAIZAL at the net. Beautiful block shot. Try to have a look at that. First the two smashes and then the block here from Liu Ying, not strong enough, and look at that, how FAIZAL is just simply taking the pace off. Well played by the two Indonesians, and having a lead of 11-9 here at the mid-game interval. Confirmation here in 7 minutes. No doubt the Malaysian pair needs Goh Liu Ying to
Court 1,
be more
20
aggressive
seconds.
and take more
Court
control
1,
of the net.
20 seconds.
I think she's slowly getting back into it. That's what we saw of last week. But so far, she has not been as proactive as she was. Let's see what's going to happen here after the mid-game interval.
(11-9), play. Go! 12-9. (13-9). Service over. 10-13.
So it's a good start here for FAIZAL and WIDJAJA after the mid-game interval. 13-10 up now. Need the court to be mopped. It is very interesting that FAIZAL and WIDJAJA last year they played 7 open tournaments that was counting towards the World Tour finals in December. And after the 17 tournaments, they lost the first or second round 11 times. Then they reached 3 quarterfinals and 2 semi-finals, and then they had 1 win, and that was the Thailand Open, the Super 500 tournament that was played in July last year.
Service over. 11-14.
And this is what I meant when I said I'm sure that we will see Goh Liu Ying being more proactive at the net, trying to take more control. Exactly that interception on the around the head situation was really well played. But for the partnership from Malaysia to play at their very best, it requires Goh Liu Ying to take absolute control at the net. In the quarterfinal in Malaysia, she was definitely the best of the 4 players in that quarterfinal. Lucky defensive shot. Very unlucky for WIDJAJA. I really think she worked it well. not really been in the front. Chan and go, now 15-14 up. Yeah, the serve was good.
Service over.
Nice flick serve there, but good response by FAIZAL. Look at how he's able to play that shot completely behind his back, but still getting some good angle to it.
(16-15).
Good play by WIDJAJA. And that's well left by FAIZAL. But look at how close she's getting in at the net. She knows that Goh Liu Ying wants to play the net, but she's there straight away and closing it down. Really well played by WIDJAJA. And that's, as you can see, very long off the back line.
Service over. 16-17. All.
And here was Indonesian coach Meineke. Yeah, that was a wild shot. A very wild shot indeed.
18-17.
Lucky by Gloria WIDJAJA here, just clipping the top of the tape. But she made her own lock, I am convinced. Try to look at this one. Really well played, the way that she's moving in so quickly at the net, and that she really deserved. Well played. Another net cord here, this time from Liu Ying.
19-18.
Once again, she's also really looking to control that net, and of course a little bit lucky on that one. But she was there, she had the control. 2 points away from taking this opening game. Chan Peng soon to serve.
Game point 18.
So that's what you usually say. It's not how you start, but it's how you finish. That's important. And game point has arrived for Champeng-sun Go Liu-ying. 20 game point 18. Only needed the one. Taking the opening game, 21-18 in 19 minutes. They managed just to create that gap as and when it was needed at the very end of this opening game. And look at the celebration. Very, very determined to get to tomorrow's semi-final here. We've got the confirmation, 18 minutes, 21-18. Coach Chu Chuning, former men's doubles player from Malaysia, very successful. The bronze at the World Championship. But he has been looking after the pair ever since they became independent in late December last year. And of course, the all-important Olympic qualification starts in just 3 weeks' time, and is of course extremely important for all players to have a very, very strong foundation as and when they come in to that Olympic qualification. Be as high on the world ranking as possible. Even, of course, can you get into the top 8, get the seedings? That means you will be standing a much, much better chance of having a good qualification for the Olympics in 2020 in Tokyo.
20 seconds.
So FAIZAL and WIDJAJA this year, they were in the final of the German Open. They lost it to Seo Sung-jae and Cha Yu-jung. And they had a semi-final in the India Open just 2 weeks ago when they lost to world number 2 Huang and Huang. 21-13, 21-16 in that semi-final. But here we will turn our attention to the second game.
Service over.
Malaysia took the first. Champeng-sun Go Liu-ying, 21-18. Call in, but we have a challenge. There was no hesitation there from Gloria WIDJAJA. Straight away she raised her arm, so she is very convinced she's going to win that challenge. And it just caught the line.
Challenge unsuccessful, one challenge remaining. Service over, 1 all.
If you're successful in your challenges, you keep your challenges. Unsuccessful, you will lose them 1 by 1, and you've got 2 challenges per game. Really directing a lot of aggression towards WIDJAJA at the moment here from Champeng-sun, going cross-court, trying to have a look at this, but finding a very fine angle there. And this is something the Malaysians really have to take into account now. They play the fast end of the court and have to control shots towards the back line a bit more. Yeah, the racket, the string is gone in the racket of Goh Liu Ying. But it actually, I must say, it completely reminded me of a few sitters she had just a week ago and also missed.
Out. Service over. 3-4. Service over. 5-3. Service over. 4-5.
Finding that mid-court gap there on the return of serve. Aggressive work here by the two Indonesians.
Service over.
WIDJAJA once again controlling the nets, forcing the lift. Once again, the drift is taking the shuttle long of the back line.
7-4.
Have to take that into account when you play on this side.
Oh. 8-4.
And it is interesting to watch that WIDJAJA is so much stronger on her forehand side at the net rather than on the backhand side of the net. Something that perhaps Chan Peng-sun and Goh Liu Ying could start to exploit a little bit more. So far, a very good lead here. 4 points up for FAIZAL and WIDJAJA.
Service over. 5-8. Service over. 9-5. Oh. Service over. 6-9. Go.
Yeah, good move here by Goh Liu Ying, moving aside, making space for Chan Peng-sun to move up and kill that last one. there's no doubt that the pressure there by WIDJAJA was forcing an error from Go Liu Ying. She was closing down that net so well, but yet again on the forehand side. Very decisive smash here by FAIZAL. No one near that one. Really well placed, good power. Very nice angle. Mid-game interval with a lead of 11-6. Look at this beautiful smash. Of course, the lift from Chan Peng-sun was woefully short. But still well played by the two Indonesians here. FAIZAL WIDJAJA 11-6 up after 10 minutes of play here in the second game.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Thank you, coach. 然后你这个打过去的快呀，你慢慢看那个男的一直往那推。
11-6, play.
So we are ready to start. Gloria WIDJAJA serving 11-6.
Service over, 7-11.
It will be interesting to see whether this pair can keep maintaining the dominance here in the second game, because they have played much better. Aggressive badminton and really forcing a lot of errors. That's just what we saw here from Go Liu Ying.
Seven.
Malaysians and Indonesians very passionate about their badminton, and here of course it was a supporter from Indonesia standing up and encouraging the players from Indonesia.
Service over, 8-13.
Call in. There's a challenge on it from Chan Peng-sun.
Challenges called
I think that will count as a tactical challenge more than anything. It definitely looks like it's in from where I'm sitting. Got 13-8, possibly 14-8 now. Oh, that was closer than I thought. Very close.
Challenge unsuccessful. One
However,
challenge
the
remaining.
challenge is still unsuccessful.
Service over,
14-8.
Play.
The two pairs got one challenge remaining in this second game.
Service over, 9-14. Ten, 14.
started out saying in the opening about mixed doubles, it's so important to get the initiative, get the attack, control your opponents. And this is what the two Indonesians have done so well here in the second game. Once again, good attack here by FAIZAL, finding the gap in that backhand corner on Chan Peng Sun and then forced to lift.
Service over, 11-15.
But none of the two pairs are really trying to exploit the mid-court area as so vulnerable in the mixed doubles, but it's not something that these two pairs are using a lot.
Service over.
They like to go into these flat exchanges, as what we just saw here. But that's what makes Go Liu Ying so good at the net, because she's also able to take off the pace on shots like that. No! 17-11.
11.
And it looks like a very decisive move here for FAIZAL and WIDJAJA to take the second game, and we will be treated to a third and final game. Make that 18-11.
18-11.
Just 3 points away now.
Faults.
That's very strong technique here by FAIZAL.
19-11.
That really strong, flat shot on the backhand side here takes a lot of strength to play it as what he did, and it comes so natural to so many Indonesian players.
Service over, 12-19. Service over, 20, game point, 12.
20 a game point at the 12 for FAIZAL and WIDJAJA. Ah, that's a beauty. That's really, really well played. Normally he loves to go into these flat exchanges. This time took off the pace, going cross court, found the gap. That was well played by FAIZAL. Really well played. Look at that one, beautifully guiding that into the open space there. Go Liu Ying covering the forehand side, and here we've got the confirmation. 18 minutes, 21-12. Perhaps some of the advice from Chu Chuning could be that he wants his players to try to move WIDJAJA sideways at the front of the net. She's such a tall athlete, maybe it's a little bit tricky for her to change direction as and when she's chosen one. But we're treated here to a third and final game.
Final game.
It's Gloria Vijaya to serve. Love all play.
Service over. 1 love. Service over. 1 all.
That's really well played by FAIZAL.
1.
First, Chan Peng-soon getting completely caught in that deep forehand corner, but look at that smash across the body on Goh Liu Ying. Of course, she's committed to a forehand defense, but look how well it's played into her backhand side.
Service over. 2 all.
Oh, that was a good call by FAIZAL. I'm sure he was asking partner to take that one, but that's a wonderful defensive shot. Good play there by Vijaya.
Service over.
Really
3,
guiding it very nicely into that mid-court area. Try to have a look at that. This one here, very nicely played, just between the two players from Malaysia.
Service over. 3 all.
Clever play here by FAIZAL, keeping the straight smashes onto Chan Peng-soon, because he knows, look at how Vijaya is always looking to intercept on her forehand side.
Service over. 4 all.
Good rally. I think the shot was actually quite well played by Goh Liu Ying. The only problem was it was not Vijaya and the net, but it was actually FAIZAL here, because that shot was definitely not bad, but look at how FAIZAL was stretching himself to get there. 23 shots. And if you're a Malaysian fan, that doesn't look too good, because not only are the pair from Malaysia 6-4 down, but they're standing on the good side. They have not been able to control the drift as well as their opponents from Indonesia, FAIZAL and WIDJAJA. So it doesn't look too good at the moment, but of course, everything can change. You never know.
5-6.
Control the length, but not the sideway. And it just drifted out on the sideline there, but still, I think WIDJAJA did extremely well to get this one on the forehand side, but still playing with a backhand grip.
Seven, 6. Service over.
This is going to be a tight affair. 7-all. But you have to take your hat off for FAIZAL from Indonesia, because I really think he is covering a lot of ground in that mixed doubles, being very aggressive, very fast, very approaching on all his shots, trying to generate that pace and power all the time. If we did a statistic, he would definitely play around 75, perhaps even 80% of the shots of the two Indonesians. So just based on a statistic like that, so of course, if you look at it from a Malaysian point of view, it's all about getting Gloria WIDJAJA more into the match.
Ten, 7.
Last 4 points got to Indonesia. FAIZAL and WIDJAJA trailing 7-6, and now they're 10-7 up. And that is well controlled in this drift, and that's what I pointed out earlier. It seems like FAIZAL and WIDJAJA is controlling the drift on that side much better than what Goh Liu Ying and Chan Peng Sun has been able to when they're on that side, and that's why I'm saying it doesn't look good for Chan Peng Sun and Goh Liu Ying. Here we've got confirmation 12 minutes, and FAIZAL and WIDJAJA is 11-7 up.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, coach. Thank you, coach. Thank you.
20 seconds before play have to resume. Of course, coaches have to leave the court.
(11-7).
Still a lot of work to be done here
Play.
by FAIZAL and WIDJAJA, but they are definitely standing in the good corner at the moment. FAIZAL to serve, 11-7 up.
(12-7). Service over. 8-12.
So Gloria WIDJAJA, she won the World Junior Championship gold in mixed doubles in 2011. I think it was good WIDJAJA was taking that one despite the advice from partner, because she's got to take the drift into her account. Lucky shot here from Go Liu Ying. Clip the top of the tape, rolling over.
9-12. Chen.
And we've had the longest rally of the match, 41 shots. FAIZAL putting a lot of pressure on Go Liu Ying here. Look at that block shot he's playing to the backhand side of Go Liu Ying. This one here, forcing the lift and then the attack straight away on the forehand side of Go Liu Ying. Really well played once again, 13-9.
(14-9). Service over. 10-14.
It's time for Chan Peng-soon Go Liu Ying to make a desperate attempt here to make a comeback, get in to this match again. And trailing 5 points, now it's down to 4, but they have to close the gap.
(11-14). Service over 15-11.
Good return of serve here.
Service over
12,
15.
once again, touching the top of the tape. It's been a very, very tight affair at the net today. Lots of shots have just touched that top of the tape. Here, Liu Ying really trying
16
to play the shot to the backhand side of Gloria. Look at this one, trying to play back. Not too difficult.
Service over 13-16.
Sure, we'll have a low serve here. Yeah. Good interception twice by FAIZAL. And once again, a beautiful block shot. Liu Ying too far away from the net, forcing Chan Peng-sun to cover that one at the centre. As you can see, she's actually standing closer to the net, but however, she's not able to get there. Partner can see it. He's got to go in and cover. It did not work out. And the gap, yet again, 4 points.
Service over 17-13. Service over 14-17.
Yeah, that was a perfect serve from Chan Peng-sun. Can he do it again? Now, when it counts, when it matters.
Let's. Gloria. WIDJAJA. WIDJAJA. Yes, service over 18-14.
Yeah, I know I'm repeating myself, but it just comes down to initiative. And there is no doubt that the pair, FAIZAL and WIDJAJA, has got most of that initiative. Interesting.
Service over.
WIDJAJA can get nervous towards the end of matches. It's been seen previously, other years, other matches, when it gets really close and it really matters, sometimes she's cracking under pressure. Well saved so far for the two Malaysians, but that is an easy miss by Chan Peng-sun.
19-15.
So much under pressure. Did well to save a lot of shots here in this rally. But that was a big miss. Well worked by Championsoon. Lots of drop shots, moving WIDJAJA away from her favourite position. Suddenly he got the opportunity on that around the head smash. One more drop shot, and here, look at that, desperately out of balance, but still made it. Really allowed to take a big break here by the umpire. I cannot really see what's happening, but I can see that the referee is called onto court now by the umpire, so that's perhaps why we have the break here. But let's see if we can hear what the umpire is saying. Maybe it just caught the edge of her eye, that shot from Championsoon. I think that's possibly what happened. So the doctors are coming on to court. That's one of the things that in mixed doubles actually very dangerous, especially of course for the female players standing closest to the net. If you really get a shuttle in right in the eye on close range, it can really, really be dangerous, so you have to watch out. I've seen players hospitalized and having to stay back from tournaments because they couldn't travel to the next one. Here it comes. Yeah, it's just catching the outside of the right eye. I'm quite sure she will be okay. Well, that's very, very unfortunate for the two Indonesians, because they're in this very favourable situation, 1916 up in the third, and maybe this can shake up the rhythm that they had. And we're waiting for the doctor to come back on court. Difficult to play with as well. Perhaps not tomorrow, but just now it can be quite tricky. It will be not easy to get the right contact on your shots, intercept in the same way as what you did earlier. So it would be very much up to partner FAIZAL here to make sure, take control.
This is okay for me.
Okay. And it's obviously up to the referee to make the decision how long time he will give WIDJAJA until she have to return to court and start playing. There is no time limit on these sort of medical breaks. It's all at the discretion of the referee. So what will this mean for this match?
Play.
Look like it's going to make a big difference. I think she did really well in this rally. Lots of shots she had to play and move, and she did well. Match point has arrived. 20 match point, 16 in favour of FAIZAL and WIDJAJA. WIDJAJA to serve. 20 match point 16. They only needed the one and took this third and final game 21-16 in a match lasting 1 hour and 5 minutes.
Match won by FAIZAL and Gloria Emmanuel WIDJAJA, 18-21, 21-12, 21-16.
And there is no doubt that Chan Ping-sun, he grazed his finger as and when he was trying to get, not on this one, but the previous rally. He's sort of looking at it now after the match. But well played here by FAIZAL and WIDJAJA. Well deserved. They were the one controlling and attacking the most. And here we got the confirmation. 18-21, 21-12, 21-16. FAIZAL and WIDJAJA from Indonesia into tomorrow's semi-final.